Yes. Your event is starting. Welcome, everyone, to the pre-show of today's episode, where we will be covering some Vegetable Police. We're having some technical difficulties still. Did I mention LIFEREGENERATor? Yeah, I'm going to be critiquing some stuff that he has said recently. I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to watch it together. Looks like we will start the show. We're going to start with LIFEREGENERATor. You may have heard about the video he made. It got a lot of views. So let's see the rate of clickbait that was in his video. That's what you want to look for here. And sometimes he's sincere when he says a lot of BS. We're starting the show. Alright, let's get going with the LIFEREGENERATor. And there it is. Why are the vegans and carnivores dying? Now that deserves my attention. I have to cover this. Let's roll.
Aloha, LIFEREGENERATor here. How you doing? I'm coming to you live and on fire, baby. I just watched Kasey's video on snake diet versus LIFEREGENERATor.
Okay. I didn't know this was live. I've never known of him to do live video. Okay, how's that? And we gotta get this out of the way here too. Okay, now we're ready to go here. So live video. Okay, hey, this is gonna be interesting. This is my first live video covering a video that was recorded live. Okay. Okay, the snake diet video. Now, I probably covered that. And the snake, yeah, I guess I did. You can bet I did, yeah.
And
oh yeah, he kissed some major LIFEREGENERATor butt, I think. And he said these great things about both of them. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, these are both just amazing people that should be worshipped for their YouTube guru greatness. But they have a division. There's this like opposites, subdivided and synthetic. And so he said nothing but good things about Dan. So here's Dan's reaction.
So I'm all fired up about that. It actually does hurt my feelings when people say negative stuff about me, but that's been the internet. I've never gotten used to that. But that came from way, way back, you know. Just because we've all been so traumatized and so abused. And that.
Yes, I go back to those times. I once did a regular series like I'm doing now, only I did it about him. And it was even better than what I'm doing now. Not live, though, because it was just fun. This guy is so much fun to make fun of. He is, I don't know what it is, but he just says some weird things that are just ripe for me to make fun of. And yeah, he got a lot of abuse. It's just, um, but you know, come on, this guy's not that sensitive. He knows how it goes. I don't know if he ever saw my videos, but he never said anything. But I know his fans have said stuff.
That's kind of my message, part of my message, you know, it's like we should really try to love one another no matter what we eat. Today we're celebrating 325,000 subscribers. I've been wanting to do this. I do one every 25,000 subscribers, and I've made a couple, but I didn't really post them. So here's our 325,000 subscriber video. So thank you very much for being a subscriber and taking very good care of yourself. Also, this is 18 years of live food diet. So, you know, in correlation to that, with Kasey's video, I'm going to ask Kasey to can you just leave me out of your videos from now on, Kasey? Because that crowd.
Okay, this is interesting. I don't remember Dan being like this. Telling, you know, he stays out of drama. He's mostly stayed out of drama, and I don't remember him ever actually telling somebody what to do. And why would that be? Why doesn't he want to be in Kasey's videos? I like to guess these things and see if I'm right. It's probably because that's weird, man. Who would not want to be talked about? I was hearing about some saying that someone made a long time ago, some famous saying. There's something worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. If you're being talked about, you're going to benefit. That's the way the world works. And Dane has struggled for views and money in the last couple of years. Well, the fact that he's making this video, this reminds me of something I never forget. First, I want to check to make sure people can hear me. See, and to see what people were saying in the comments here. Okay, this channel is all about quality. Fire up the rush. Guru greatness. I'm assuming that was sarcasm. Dane deserves. Well, you know, people criticizing him. Huckster, fake. Oh, yeah. Dan disowns Kasey the shit. Disowns. How old is Dan? I know how old he is. Just about 47 right now. I know that just right away because I know he's 3 years younger than me. Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Dane's pissed. Maybe. Now see, Dan comes off as being genuine, and he mostly stays out of drama. But it reminds me of something I never forgot. And of course, let's see if Durian Ryder's name comes up here, because that's the pink elephant. I always remembered Dan making a video called Durian Ryder Call Me, I think it was. And if you think about it, he didn't need to make a video to get Dorian Ryder's attention. The two of them had communication going. They know each other. They could easily do this in private, but Dane made a video to get the views. And I think that's what he's doing here right now. If he really wants to be out of it, he knows not to make a video, because you're just involving yourself in it. And yes, that's what he wants. He's the ultimate vegan guru salesman. I'll bet you that Kasey has studied Dan. Dan has videos on exactly what Kasey did a video on a few days ago, and how to make it big on YouTube, marketing stuff. Okay, let's see what he says here.
Crowd is not really my crowd, and I don't think they really understand what I'm doing. I don't think very many people.
We'll play this all the way through, but I want to continue here. Yeah, I think if he's talking about the carnivores, yeah, they're definitely not his crowd. They're very different. Dana's spiritual, carnivores are demonic. Well, they worship a different god. They're different people, and that's why it's so disheartening to see Vegetable P0Iice just go from one end to the other spectrum, end of the spectrum. And yeah, it doesn't bother him. Okay, rewind a little.
Kasey's video, I'm going to ask Kasey to can you just leave me out of your videos from now on, Kasey? Because that crowd is not really my crowd. And
I just thought of something else that's interesting. I've made a whole bunch of videos about Dan, and now here I am doing it again. Got him right there in the thumbnail. Embarrassing him with the clown wig. By the way, I didn't put that on him. He put it on him. That was about maybe 4 years ago now. Maybe 3. I don't know. So will he end up making a video saying, Gary, vegan carburetor, will you leave me out of your videos? No, I predict he's not going to do that. And don't we know why? Well, what's the difference here?
And I don't think they really understand me or what I'm doing. I don't think very many people really do understand what I'm doing. It's very rare and unique, and so I've had to find a lot of forgiveness for that lack of understanding. But I have a lot of understanding for myself, and then it allows me to have understanding for everyone at every stage of the evolutionary path. And I have a lot of friends that do a lot of different things, and I don't judge anyone to the best of my ability. Maybe unconsciously in certain ways I do, but I try to very much consciously be a loving, understanding person, especially in my real life. Online, everyone's different. And most of the negativity always comes from Mr. Anonymous Nobody who has no avatar and no content and nothing to share with the world except maybe negativity about how the LIFEREGENERATOR.
Okay, okay, paused. Yeah, I've noticed that myself. A lot of people who, you got to wonder if they're serious with their crazy criticism. And sometimes you can just spot them as trolls because they got these like empty accounts. It's like someone else just created that account just to troll. and they're not being serious. But why is Dean bringing that up here? I have no idea. Let's see.
Comes from Mr. Anonymous Nobody who has no avatar, no content, and nothing to share with the world except maybe negativity about how the LIFEREGENERATOR's dying, okay? Because I don't have the big beef muscles. I have a different kind of muscle, and it's the kind of muscle that I like. Muscle isn't even really my thing. This muscle and this muscle have needed a lot of work, but regeneration of humanity is key. Now, most people don't really give a flying
Oh, I got some things to say here. Oh, yeah, we're having fun now here. Okay, number one here. A couple hours ago, I was thinking about how my last couple live videos have been demonetized, and my only guess why is because Kasey and his bad mouth all over my videos. Meanwhile, there's ads on his videos. So what can I do but keep my finger on the pause button? But then I was thinking, I wouldn't have to worry about that with LIFEREGENERATOR. I don't think he ever curses. So that was interesting there. So should we take our chances? No, he stopped himself because he doesn't curse, does he? Yes. And what was he saying? Oh, I wanted to say something else. Well, let's just rewind. Can't keep track. Too much to say here.
This muscle and this muscle have needed a lot of work, but regeneration of humanity.
Yeah, I wonder what he means by that. Because I've been pretty concerned about humanity lately. There's some big problems with humanity. And so I give Dan credit for going in the positive direction, not going to negativity.
Is key. Now, most people don't really give a flying nothing about nothing. But
I was thinking the same thing, something like that. People don't care about nothing or something. They don't care about nothing. Right, I've noticed this. Yeah, it's pretty sad. And they're going to suffer because of it. When you let other people just take over the world, they're going to take over you. It's going to come back to you. And you're going to suffer. That's most of world history. It's just been mostly suffering. We've just been kind of lucky lately. But I think our luck has run out.
For me to have acquired that information and to apply it every day is the only thing that gives me this lasting fulfillment and overflow of joy and happiness and really deep fulfillment. So I know that what I do is not the priority of everyone. In this world, people love three things: money, muscles, and women. And all those things are magnificent and wonderful, but sometime in your path of your evolution, you may find out that there is more to life than money, muscles, women, fame, and name. Can you dig it? Where you really want to get personally satisfied and you personally want to have an overflowing cup. When you yourself, just alone, not on camera, not on social media, not in front of your family, not in front of your friends, but for you, when you have a truly deep, hungry heart to just feel good every day, as good as you can, to be as happy as you can, to be as healthy as you can.
That reminds me of I don't think I ever showed that clip. It was Primal Edge, Dan. No, his name's not Dan. He was talking with Vegetable P0Iice, and they were both talking about LIFEREGENERATOR. And the Primal Edge bald guy, he said that he feels sorry for LIFEREGENERATOR because of what he's doing out there in the wilderness, and fasting and stuff, and being a vegan basically. But I was wondering, why would you feel sorry for him? He seems to be doing okay, which is what Kasey said. Seems to be happy is what he said. But I haven't followed LIFEREGENERATOR in a while. He seems to be doing well. Isn't he doing okay? Let's read some comments. See what other people have to say. The carnivores are demonic. Yeah. Not our crowd. Eating lots of sausages. Does Dan wear a wig? Sometimes. Dan looks rather insectoid. Well, considering how he eats and such, he looks fine. That's the way he looks. There's plenty of muscle on him. He just doesn't have fat or water retention. Dan's making a lot of sense. Dan the man about to curse a little. But then he didn't. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, back to Dan. Yeah, we got a ways to go.
And in the way that you see fit. Does my diet the best diet for everyone? I guess not. I still can't help but to think so, but I have a different set of priorities. Right now, with the herbs and the live foods and the meditation and the acupuncture and the yoga and the fitness and the inoculation into the earth particles and the eating of the sunlight diet, all the food that I eat is ripened and enlivened by the sun, because that is the main component. Whether it's proteins, fats, or carbs, the microbial activity has to do something. But first of all, we don't have very much microbial activity. It's just getting diminished. Antibiotics, cesarean section, pesticide.
I don't think Dan has changed much in the last 3 years. Same old Dan here. Man. No wonder he never made it big.
It's stress. Okay, so everyone's got to have, and then no one can eat anything anymore. So there's all this
fasting.
Food trip going on. And
I don't want to say that word. That word is ad unfriendly. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That just shows you the system doesn't work very well.
I can dig it. I understand the nuances of the vegan diet. I have no interest in the vegan diet whatsoever. Kill yourself with grains, soy, corn, beans, lentils, and all that crap. I have no interest in the carnivore diet. This temple is a temple.
Yeah, he hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. He says a whole bunch of crazy stuff, like potatoes make you fat. They make pigs fat. No, they don't. And the food drunk thing. That's like the last stuff I did on him. And still to this day, no one has died from eating potatoes or grains. But there's some crazy people. He fits in sort of with the crazy people who say crazy stuff. And there's some similarities, Dan.
Temple of God, and therefore there shall be no death. This is not a graveyard of death.
So does he mean he only eats raw food? It's interesting because aren't grains in the Bible? Jeez, every religious culture eats grains.
Okay? I hope you don't take that as an offense, but that's how I see it.
Anytime someone says BS on YouTube, I take offense. And reality doesn't change because of how you see it.
This is a temple of God's light, because for me, my life is to do the best I can, to be the best person I can be, so that the goodness of what I call God, or life, or kindness, or love, or peace, or bliss, or joy, or unity consciousness.
Okay, I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
You see? So my vessel has to be clean. So I can understand you guys are like, Dan McDonald, you're way too skinny, you have bad skin.
He's not too skinny.
You're ugly, you're aging rapidly, you're dumber than a stump, and I hate
Okay, I agree with that.
you. Okay? Hate is...
But I could never hate him because he just doesn't have a personality that's hateful. I just laugh at him. It's weird.
killing you. The vegans are dying because they are filled with hate. Now that's an overgeneralization. Usually the kind of people don't...
Oh man. Yeah, this is it's like my old videos. This is how I was. Huh. All right, here. A lot of viewers coming in. Yep. Comments. Oh, hey, look, Vegetable P0Iice just made a video and his notification just popped up live in my video. That's the first. Okay, we got to stop everything we're doing. Yep, that's our life now. Let's see what it is. What I eat on the carnivore diet and why I want to stop. But will he show himself eating? He says he doesn't want to, but you never know what might happen. Okay, the video is just up, which means this is the time to get in on the ground floor. So everybody, okay, half of you go to his video, which I'm going to open here.
At Fabletics, we're known for our...
Anyone whose username starts with the letters A through L, go to his video. I will post the link to the video right now. And the reason I want you to go there is to tell those people what I'm doing over here. Go there. Okay, there's the link. And basically, and don't Don't look spammy. Make it sound like you're not spamming. Make it sound like, did you know that there's this guy who's live streaming all of Kasey's videos and having a great time debunking it all. Yeah. Okay, we'll give these people a minute to go over there and then come back. Then we're going to start watching this video. We're waiting. Okay, I'll read some comments here. See, grains are in the Bible, confirmed. Yeah. Potatoes, especially fattening, when baked in hot air. Were you being sarcastic? You keep looking at me. Okay, let's see here. Your chat audience is growing with each new live video. Ezekiel bread. Yeah, Dan. Ezekiel bread, yeah. I'm familiar with that. Let's see. He is them, for sure. Maybe. We all dying. Yeah, all the vegans are dying. Seriously. That's an overgeneralization. Yeah, not all vegans are dying, just the ones who are eating cooked food, especially grains, I guess. What's in episode? Okay. Nothing personal. I left a comment on his video. Okay, that's Vegan Jerry. Now, Jerry, you might be shadow banned. Someone is. I forget. Can't keep track. But you can still give thumbs up to other people's videos. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, the potato comment was sarcasm. Oh, yeah. Powdered. Okay, we're going to get going here. There is Kasey. Oh, and it was, did you see it was muted again? Why was it muted? Oh, let's refresh. See if the comments are there. First, I'm doing well on the carnivore diet. Goat meat is amazing. See, we need to combat this kind of stuff. I always carry a rock, too. People eat carnivore for years and for life. What people? Name one. And then he goes on to say, you seem like a bit of a masochist. That we agree on. Third, yep, nothing there yet. Yeah, where are the comments? There's no good comments in there yet.
I always carry a rock. I feel good, and I feel I'm tired of...
No, he doesn't. He doesn't feel good.
Feeling bad about feeling good and not wanting to show the meat. It's like, oh my God, I was a vegan. And for a while, I didn't want to show, I'm not going to eat animal products yet on film. I still think that's pushing it. We're pushing it. But I want to at least show you, like, this is playing with my mind here. If I'm afraid to show you, then in my mind, I'm thinking meat is bad, and then I will not heal as fast because I have these mental blocks. It's like, no, I can't. I'm ashamed of the meat. I'm not ashamed. I feel fantastic.
He is not ashamed, he said there. See, that bothers me.
Oh my God, I was a vegan, and for
Oh, yeah.
because I have these mental blocks, it's like, no, I can't. I'm ashamed of the meat. I'm not ashamed. I feel fantastic. So I just want to share with you what I eat, and you can critique it and say, holy shit, another extreme. Oh my God. And I'll delete your comment. So I just want to share with you what I'm doing right now. And if you're trying something like this, a keto style diet, maybe you'll get some tips from this. I'm still tweaking things constantly. I'm playing with my fat to protein ratios. I'm finding that if I go too high on the fat, I'm not keto adapted. I'm just not getting there. For some reason, it's like I feel good if my protein is at a certain amount. And then when I dip it down and I have like nothing but pork belly, now I'm playing with my fat to protein ratios. I'm finding that if I go too high on the fat, I'm not keto adapted.
Well, this is new. He talked about going too high on protein, and that kicks you out of keto. He's not adapted to keto after all this time. So maybe keto has nothing to do with why he feels better. And people are giving keto so much credit for things when there's no reason to. No science. No science.
The fuel. My body doesn't want to make that switch from glucose to ketose. So I don't know if my body will just never make that full switch to ketones for everything. It's like I need a certain amount of sugar and my protein has to be just high enough to convert some of that into sugar or I die. So I don't know. Most people that eat the carnivore style diet are eating pretty high protein. So basically I wake up and I have a liter of water and I'm playing with this, but right now it's at 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. A good, well, it's a Thailand salt. They say it's good, but I don't trust a damn package in Thailand. You never know what the hell's in it or what the quality is. But I ordered some Himalayan salt and some Celtic sea salt, and we will mix both of them together or try one, see which one feels better. But about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt to half a teaspoon. I'm playing with that. And a 1/4 teaspoon of potassium chloride. So this is just like an electrolyte mix. And lately I've been doing the cayenne pepper in there. Just from Cole Robinson, Snake Diet Guy, said it heals ulcers. So I just wanted to try it. And I feel no irritation from it. I love that. And so I think it is helpful. I think it worked. To your brain, so your thoughts will be less demonized. And it's got some antioxidants. We all know I don't get many of those. Although people are saying cholesterol is an antioxidant. So take that life. I just hacked you. I hacked.
Oh man, is he making fun of himself? Some people say, who are these people? Who's saying this? Gurus on YouTube are saying this. Michaela Peterson, who has no education. Those are the people who say things like that. And there's people out there that want to hear it.
into your computer system. So I drink that, and then I pray to sweet baby Jesus that flushes my bowel system out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But for now, there's no pain, even though I don't go very often. And I'm working with the theory that I absorb 100% of everything and I no longer need a colon. So that's what we're going with now. So my plan is to dissolve and reabsorb my colon and then turn whatever poo is left in my body into blood. And then the blood will build bigger organs and we'll evolve into a new being that doesn't need to poo.
Wait a second there. Wait a second there. Maybe later. Maybe later.
I'll let you know. I'll make a video update when the transformation is complete. Oh, and I've been adding this vitamin C in like less than a quarter, like an eighth of a teaspoon amount.
He's supplementing on the anti-vegan diet.
Just a little bit, because I was doing a lot at first, and I think that was giving me gas and weird bloated stuff. So a little bit. Just prevent the scurv.
Playing around with the scurvy.
A ketogenic diet.
I just refreshed to look at the comments coming in. And here's an ad. I've seen this before.
Diet promotes a healthy metabolism and
Who said, why would it?
supports mental clarity. How?
How? you tell me how. Watch this kind of stuff with the critical eye. That's what I teach here. How to be critical in the proper way. Now he trumped you right there by saying, how? Oh, I got you. I'm ahead of you. But he's going to now tell you how. But listen, is he really going to tell you how?
By reducing the amount of carbs you eat and increasing your intake of fats that your body absorbs quickly.
No. He didn't tell you how. That's gibberish.
When you eat fewer carbs, the amount of glucose in your body decreases, but your body loves glucose and uses it for energy whenever it can. So, in a ketogenic diet where fewer carbs means less glucose, where does your body get energy? From fat. Fat molecules carry an immense amount of energy, but they don't get used when there are carbs and sugars in your diet. When you eat meals that have loads of fast-absorbing fats and fewer carbs, your body transitions to a state called ketosis.
Yeah.
In ketosis, your body uses fat as energy instead of using sugars.
Yeah.
In this process, energy molecules called ketones are formed and replace glucose as the body's main source of fuel.
Get to your point.
So, why is this good? Besides the fact that you're now burning excess fat for energy instead of glucose.
Only if you're under eating. How do people miss this? All you got to do is think, oh, that's how they miss it. They don't think.
Ketosis promotes a healthy metabolism, can make you feel less hungry, and can help you feel mentally sharp throughout the day. Unfortunately,
How?
it can be hard to get into ketosis because of the strict diet and lifestyle required. Sugars are everywhere. Bread, pasta.
So this person's basically saying nature and God, they had it all wrong. And we have figured it out. These animal eaters who just don't care about ethics. They got it all figured out. Let's check the comments. Okay, I'm doing well. Yeah, 5 thumbs up. See, those original comments are getting seen and they're getting boosted more with thumbs up because they were the first ones. That one will end up being near the top there that people will see. Video dropped like 8 minutes ago. The video is like 18 minutes. There's already dislikes like that. at least finish the video. Why? We all know it's BS. If you eat... You never run only on ketones. Brain will still 20% use glucose, and red blood cells will run on glucose. At this point, you are definitely in nutritional ketosis. Buy a few blood test strips and just test for a few days. Well, there's a reason he doesn't test. There's nothing to test for. The only test he needs... Let's see... Screw the vegans and be proud of your meat. Dude, no offense, but you sound like a teenage girl? What? Don't always take things to extremes. Oh, not vocally. Fixation on healing. That's weird. Ethics before content. And, someone posted a link. Yeah, you could do that. You could just post a link to this video I'm making right now. Let's see what it is. That's my video. Yes, someone did it. That's a good idea.
A ketogenic diet promotes a healthy metabolism.
Now I'm going to go back to Kasey's video and find that post with the link in it and give it a thumbs up. So everyone who's been to Kasey's video, go and do that. It's pretty far down near the bottom. There it is. Oh, yeah. I know that person. Who I is. It's got one thumb up now. So go there and give it some thumbs up. And even respond to it with some kind of covert comment that makes people curious. All right, now back to Kasey
and supports mental clarity. How? By reducing the amount.
Like, I'll try it. So after drinking that liter of water, I'm doing stuff, I'm uploading videos, reading all your wonderful comments, wishing me well, just so balance system out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Dissolve and reabsorb my colon and then turn whatever poo is left in my body.
Okay.
So I just, a little bit. Just prevent the scurv. I don't need scurv in my life. So it is possible to get. So you can play with it if you want. But I did just buy some oranges. So we'll see. I do want to get it from natural sources. I do. So I don't want supplements. It's just, I was freaking out and I was like, I'll try it. So after drinking that liter of water, I'm doing stuff, I'm uploading videos, reading all your wonderful comments, wishing me well. Just so much well-wishing going on. It's tickling my heart. So I read the comments and then I'll probably work out if it's workout day, do a little exertions. Then after the workout, I go to the ocean avoid jellyfish at all costs. Just wash my skin in salt water. Feels great. Ground myself. Feeling fantastic. Come back, and that's when I cook my first meal. It's the last meal too. It's one meal a day. Why did I say first? Now, obviously, this changes from day to day.
Oh my God. I would have missed that. Either he is really slipping, which we've seen before, and he's giving himself away that he is not being honest with what he's doing, or he's getting us to think that, which is probably true anyway. He's keeping it in his videos. He's baiting us. Yes. And I'm here to put a stop to that. We can hijack his audience, bring them over here, and hold them hostage for ransom until Kasey goes back, or at least stops promoting this crazy diet. That's all I ask.
Hey, but what we have here, what we have in this little picture here,
first picture here of his diet. What is that thing? It doesn't look like food, does it? Nothing there is in the shape of food. Wow.
Thing is tuna. Tried me some tuna. I just eat it raw. Fantastic. It's so chewable. It's like so soft. Amazing. Tastes good, salty. It might be high in mercury. I might be poisoning my brain with Alzheimer's-like abilities. But I'll use those to my advantage. Those circular things are the pork bellies. They come in circular patterns here. And that's just the fattiest thing I can find. So we're trying pork right now. I know it sounds crazy, but in Thailand, there's not much beef. It's only imported. And we have either chicken, fish, or pork. And pork is the fattiest thing. And
there isn't much beef there now. Because of him.
Found some at least hormone-free, happy. It says they're happy on the package. No antibiotics. So we're reaching. It's like, this is the best we can do here. So I feel pretty good on the pork. So both of those
I'm speeding up his video because we got a ways to go.
things are pork. We got the pork belly, and that is the German pork leg. It's like it's smoked and it tastes way too good for its own good. And it's just so delicious. I can't believe it. I have to stop. So I ate that whole thing, and I think that was a bit much for my one meal. I was a little tired that day. I don't think I ever recovered either. The whole day I was just like, oh wow. Because I was full after the tuna and the pork belly. And then
But he feels fantastic.
that German thing, one bite, allowed me to finish the whole package off, and that was too much. So we got to stop that. But before that meal, I take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, raw organic, of course. And right now, I bought some lemon juice to try for the vitamin C, and it was sweet. And I was like, what the hell? Thailand, what the hell? It was fresh pressed lemon juice. And I was like, is there sugar in here? She's like, my crap. There's honey. So either Thailand has the sweetest lemons on earth, or they added sugar, or I'm just so carb sensitive I could taste the sweetness in a cucumber, and maybe they didn't, so I don't know, but I tried that. The plan is to have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in 1 squeezed lemon or orange. Oranges are cheaper. It's not much sugar for 1 orange, so we'll see. That's to help with the stomach acid. It's at least acidy, and it might add acid to my weak stomach acid and then help digest the pork fat. Fat isn't even digested in the stomach, so I don't know what I'm doing in life or in the world. I will salt that.
Does he know what he's saying there? Really? I think the digestion of everything starts actually in the mouth, continues in the stomach. And sure, it doesn't end there. But who's wrong about that? I don't know. It's been a while since I've learned all that stuff. Let's take a look at some comments. Thank God for you, Gary. This is amazing. You can get your comment to the top very easily by making accounts and thumbing it up. Yeah, if you have a lot of accounts. Okay. But still, you know, you need like 20 or 30. I thumbed up the comment. That's another one. Let's see. Yeah. Hello. I left comment mentioning Gary, but it did not appear. I spaced out the letters. Yes, that's an easy way to go. And it made it in. I will check for that later. That was Anar Chor. Load up my comment made under Harem Abif account there. Vegan Jerry commented, comment not visible. When is VP going to interview Streebridge? Heads up, VP is using filters on words. Either Gary, Carburetor. Oh. Yes. I was going to mention that. Yeah, if you say certain words over there, not only has Kasey blocked me, but he's blocked my name if anyone mentions my name. I figured that Gary would get in, the word Gary, because, well, that could mean the other Gary. There's other Garys. Yes, but yeah. So you have to space out the letters to make it past new filter. What a fragile little man. No, he's not just sensitive, he's weird. He has this warped sense of me. Because you remember what happened before? Yeah. I'll bring that up again sometime. Yeah. I told people to go to Airy Carbohydrator. Okay, now back to the video.
That meal, like a good half a teaspoon of salt on that, and I will drink water later in the day with more salt and potassium in there. So we're getting electrolytes all over the place, and I feel hydrated, so that's good. I am experimenting with some other supplements. I do have digestive enzymes. I'm trying those. I don't feel a benefit, but they might be helping. I'll give it a month or two and see if it's worth buying again, but that's what I do. I buy a supplement. If I don't notice a difference, I stop buying it. So I don't want supplements, but if they can help me, I want them. So I might even get that ox bile. We'll see if that helps with fat digestion. But I got some adrenal glandulars coming, so that should boost up my hormonal system. And this is basically it. So sometimes I have organ meats instead of the tuna. The tuna isn't very often, but it's so pretty. Look how pretty it is.
Okay, I'm skipping ahead here. Let's find some things I can comment on.
Liver's in there. Sometimes I'm eating chicken instead of pork. So we're trying the beef first to see if I get acne again, because my skin feels great. I haven't broken out in like 2 months, it feels like. So it's like we figured that out finally.
It feels like? I saw some zits on this guy just a couple days ago.
after like 20 years. I've been breaking out since I was 14. 22 years later, we finally figured it out. Beef and many things. Sugar, for sure. But many things. Dairy, oh my God. So we're healing. Now here's the deal with the carnivore diet. I don't want to be doing this for long term. I have to have some kind of plant in my body. I don't have to be vegan. I know too much about plants being helpful that I can't just erase them from my life. So right now what you're witnessing is my journey from carnivore to at least a balanced ketogenic diet.
Kasey, you're a hard man. On the street's gonna be a big man someday, you guys. It's on your face. A big disgrace. Kicking your trolley all over the place. I have to work on that.
With animal products and plants, and we find our balance. And right now in Thailand, it's not as easy to do as I wish, but I would love to be having some broccoli and olives and avocados and maybe some nut butters. I just bought something crazy, some chocolate. That would be nice. I bought this chocolate sesame seed paste thing. So when I eat macadamia nuts and just chew them, it's too harsh, the fiber. But I did a consult with Montreal Healthy Girl. Go subscribe to Montreal Healthy Girl. She's really knowledgeable. She's been through a lot of the same stuff I've been through. And I think I will make a video because she helped me out so much, did a free consult for me, and just gave me all these tips. And it's like, she's not dogmatic about anything. She's like, okay, this is how I would help counteract the negative parts of your carnivore diet. And all things I agree with, so we'll make a whole video about that. But yeah, I just want to eat some more balanced foods, and hopefully my gut will handle the fiber now. Hopefully. We're going to test it in small amounts, and one thing at a time for like a week, and go slow with it all. No major changes here, because what we're doing right now is working. So
it seems to be working, according to some, if you change your view, if you squint, you wear some Dan glasses. Yes, but if this diet was actually healing him, then he should be able to go back to eating normal food. But normal food is not the enemy.
I eat that meal at like 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., eat my meal, chill out for a bit, and then I'm good to go. Sometimes I go out and do stuff in the world. Sometimes I socialize. Sometimes I stay here making videos, but the whole rest of my day is fasted, and I just feel so on fire, and I sleep well, and everything. Actually, I will say this. When I increased the fat so much and lowered the protein down, it took me way longer to fall asleep. I've noticed this when I water fast and when I restrict protein, so we may have figured out why it takes me so long to fall asleep on a water fast or on my protein restricted days. It's one of the amino acids maybe, and maybe you could like water fast and then take a little tryptophan or whatever the amino acid is before bed, and then you fall asleep. I'll ruin you fast. So future things I am going to experiment with. We got oranges in the kitchen right now. I'm going to try that. I have a black sesame seed butter, so I'll grind it up. We'll see if that...
The experimenting continues, and I predict it will never stop.
Like I could chop through a grandmother. I would like to try some vegetable juice, but what I'm really craving and wanting to try is broccoli, steamed really well, and I probably will try like one floret.
Why? Broccoli is one of the worst things for people with IBS. And he's had bad experiences with it.
And just like, we good? And just like slowly add it and see what happens.
And there's hardly any calories in it either, so why would he eat it? Why would you need it?
Happens because, oh man, I love broccoli. Imagine if I could have broccoli and pork fat, I'd be on top of the world. So this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to evolve it to add more plants in, and I don't think I will ever be vegan again. I just don't see it. I don't see a reason for it. Even if I was mostly doing a high-fat vegan thing, I would still want some occasional or daily bits of animal products. I just think there's nutrients in there that are harder to get from plants, and there's no reason to do it, other than the ethical side, but that's a whole nother debate we're not even going to talk about today. Because there's many ways to debunk that and flip it on you. You soy, corn, and wheat boys, thinking we are destroying the world with grass-fed cows, and then you're like pimping out Monsanto. That's not even their name. People get so offended when you mispronounce something. I remember that Nestle video, and I say Nestle or Nestea, and people are like, that evil company's name is Nestle. How dare you? Sure, they steal mother's milk from babies, but doesn't mean you should mispronounce their name. Go. Carnivore to keto, more balanced, some vegetables, hopefully. Hopefully I can tolerate some forms of fiber, and then we're on our way. We're on our way. Still healing, still feeling great. It's like everything is healing. It's just the bowels don't move the way you'd think they would, and so it makes you question your life. It's like, are we gonna go today or what's happening? So, oh, that was my hack, and I don't have that because I think it gave me acne. But we're gonna test the beef. I might eat nothing but beef to test it below on how great of an idea that is, and consider giving it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you eat ground up baby ostrich feather meat. You put it on a sandwich. A little mustard on there, but it's vegan mustard as opposed to the non-vegan mustards.
That reminds me of a real story. There's just so much out there, and I haven't had time to make these videos, but I will get to it. I'll get to it. So subscribe to this channel because I am all over the place. That's right, Gary Vegan Carburetor, formerly known as Gary High Fruit. Yeah, I once got a shout out from Vegetable P0Iice. Yeah, he said go check him out, give him a chance. More than one video, so subscribe and check out my future videos, but also past videos. I've done a lot of stuff, gone through a lot of evolution in my channel, just like Kasey. You know, he used to make good videos too.
That have the tears of baby goats. So, thumbs down if you're that. And thank you so much for all the support. And however you want to do it, you can just watch the videos, thumb them up or down. It's all good. I don't care. Or respond. Support me in all the other facets of life that I've created. Patreon t-shirt.
Also, he's coming out with a book. Yeah, but I beat him to it by a couple of years. I've got 2 books, one small and another one even smaller. Yes. Low prices. I'm going to be raising those prices soon. So that's a great way of supporting my channel here. Which reminds me, I'm going to be getting more equipment. I have to upgrade everything. I could even use some more RAM, or maybe even another computer eventually, if I had the money. But definitely getting a camera, and going to be the bike videos are going to look great. And I'm going to get a microphone. So if you want to chip in, donate for that would be great. That'll make things easier. And we've been going on for about an hour now, so I'm going to wrap things up. And we'll probably be back tomorrow. Yes. What more comments? That's the Vegan Pulse gave you a shout out. P0Iice. Yeah, Vegan P0Iice. Yes, he did. It was mid-April. And I made a video. I made more than one video about it that you can check out. Oh, but he trashed me before that and after. See, he's all over the place. He's got some kind of brain problem. Rebound. VDC in the house. My comment is still live. Go to Harem Abif. Comment on Vegetable P0Iice's video. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to wrap it up now. This stream has worked really good. But I'm still having technical problems. But I guess I figured out what needs to be done. We'll continue testing. There's something wrong somewhere. Okay. Thanks for watching. We had a good time here. Bye now.